welcome to the Disney News Show. Here's your host, CruellasFurCoat.
Yes, this is the Disney News Show. I am Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat, and this is episode 68 for Sunday, 24th of February 2013. Hope you're all having a fantastic week. This week I have started, I began my latest contest. It is now open. The video was loaded on Friday and I've had some entries already. It's fantastic. Great to see people getting involved and answering the questions. It's kind of questions, but giving me their responses. If you've not yet seen the video, then there's a link down in the description box. Go and check that out. I'll quickly just show you the prize. The prize is this vinylmation here. It is the Mickey Mouse Disney Store 25th anniversary vinylmation with light up base, brand new, sealed, all that good stuff. All the details, as I say, are in the contest video, which link down below. So there we go. So if you want to get your hands on that, then be sure to enter the contest. The contest is running for a couple of weeks now, so you've got time to enter, but yeah, if you want to find out more, then go and click on the video link. This weekend is the 5th annual Disney, the Princess Half Marathon weekend at Walt Disney World, and I actually think the half marathon is actually underway right now. So if anyone is taking part then, or has taken part in any of the activities that have been on this weekend, then well done to you all, and I hope you've all done your best and done well, and I think it's fantastic, all the Run Disney stuff that's happening, and the Princess Half Marathon looks really fantastic, and I think it's great that they do all these different kind of variety of different races throughout the year, and this one looks especially good, even if I just say that because there's a chance to meet like loads of the Disney villains at one point on the race, which I think is fantastic. You've got Cruella the Queen, Maleficent, Lady Tremaine, Anastasia, Drizella. It's like fantastic. I would love to go meet all the guys, but yeah. So if you're taking part in that, then best of luck. Or I think it might have already. Probably by the time, if anyone gets to watch this, it'll probably be all over. But well done if you did take part. This weekend is also Oscar weekend. Well, Oscars are happening today, and I am very excited. I think Disney's got a very good chance in the animated feature category, best animated feature. We've got Wreck-It Ralph, Brave and Frankenweenie in there, and I'm rooting for Wreck-It Ralph. I would love to see Wreck-It Ralph win the best animated feature category. Brave could take it though. I'm not really sure which it could go to, but with them three up against Paranorman and Pirates Band of Misfits, then I don't think we've got any worry about winning that category. Although I don't really want to say that, but I really hope that we get something from that category. But yeah, so that is on tonight. I'm hoping to get a chance to watch that. I'm not sure if it's broadcast over here in the UK, but who knows. So yeah, Oscars tonight. Also, a little bit of news that I want to mention right now. This week, once again, a rumour of the possibility of Toy Story 4 being made by Pixar has been all over the internet this week, and we even got the trend of Toy Story 4 confirmed on Twitter, which is quite amazing, really. But I'd like to know what you guys think. This has not been confirmed by Disney. They have not said anything, and although it has been hinted at in the past, and Pixar really does want to make the most out of the Toy Story series, and would it be a good idea? What do you guys think? Personally, no, I think it's a bad idea. I don't like the fact that they're making the sequels to Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, and I don't think that Toy Story 3 needs a sequel. I think from where Toy Story 2 was, I think that was kind of in a good place to have a third movie, and Toy Story 3 is incredible. It is fantastic, and it was such a wonderful end to the series that I would say stick with that, Pixar. Do not go any further. But I'd like to know what you guys think. I know these characters are so well loved, and if Pixar's got a good story, then sure, it'll be an incredible movie, but do we really need to go any further with that trilogy? I mean, it wouldn't be a trilogy anymore, would it? It'd be whatever they call it with 4 movies, but, I don't know. Personally, it's a bad thing. what do you guys think? That's kind of a question of the week, if you like to put it like that. What do you guys think about Toy Story 3? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will read out some of the responses in next week's show. So yeah, that is pretty much it. But apart from that, we have got loads of great stuff coming up on the show this week. Limited time magic news from Walt Disney World and Disneyland. We've got quite a bit of stuff from Walt Disney World, just bits of updates that I am looking forward to telling you guys about. And then we are heading over to Disneyland Paris. I've got information about Wi-Fi, Disney Dreams and all that great stuff, so stick around to the end of the show for that. And then finally, I've got some fantastic news about a new Sky Disney Movies channel, so that is at the very end of the show, so stick around for that if you're interested in that. It's very exciting stuff, really. But let's get straight to the parks news first up this week. And for this week's Limited Time Magic at both Walt Disney World and Disneyland, the Dapper Dans will be performing hits from modern day boy bands such as One Direction and the Backstreet Boys. Now, this is quite interesting, really, and I was really quite excited when I read this. I think that's great. I love the Dapper Dans, they are incredible. And this will be taking place from tomorrow until next Sunday, so for the whole week. And that'll be, well, tomorrow's the 25th of February till next Sunday, the 3rd of March, on Main Street, USA, at Magic Kingdom and Disneyland. And I can't wait to see the videos of this. I think the Dapper Dans always do an incredible job with anything that they are given, and so yeah, great news there. I don't think this is kind of linking into anything else, really, kind of any special events, but just great. So if you're heading to Magic Kingdom or Disneyland this week, be sure to go and check out the Dapper Dans performing boy band hits this week. Okay, so going to Walt Disney World now, and it was announced this week that Mickey and Minnie will be moving to their new home in Animal Kingdom this spring. Now the new location will be named Adventurers Outpost, and it'll be located at the former Beastly Bazaar area in Discovery Island. Now they'll be moving from Camp Minnie Mickey along with Donald and Daisy, who will be moving to the Discovery Island boat dock, and because of this, that's where Winnie the Pooh characters currently meet and greet. They'll be moving to Camp Minnie Mickey, so it's a big shake-up happening at Animal Kingdom very soon. And this gets us wondering, is something happening about Avatar Land here? Are we going to be seeing some more announcements from Avatar Land? This kind of makes us think that if they're moving Mickey and Minnie from Camp Minnie Mickey, which is kind of their home in Animal Kingdom, are they getting rid of Camp Minnie Mickey for good for Avatar Land? Let's wait and see. I mean, we've heard rumours that they're getting rid of Rafiki's Planet Watch to make room for Avatar Land, and personally I'm more against that than Camp Minnie Mickey. I think Camp Minnie Mickey has not got much to offer right now, and if they're going to put Avatar Land anywhere in Animal Kingdom, then I think Camp Minnie Mickey is the best idea for them. But so Camp Minnie Mickey is no longer going to be the home to Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Daisy, who are now moving to Discovery Island. Winnie the Pooh characters are going to Camp Minnie Mickey for the moment, but we'll wait and see what's happening there. The one thing that we kind of have to take into consideration is Festival of the Lion King. Now, Festival of the Lion King is a fantastic show, one of my favourite kind of shows at Walt Disney World, live shows, and it'll be a real shame to see that go if Avatar Land does take over that current area. So I'll bring you up to date with more news as I get it, but just bear that in mind if you're going to meet some characters at Animal Kingdom anytime soon. Okay, next Sunday we will see brand new maps coming to all the Walt Disney World parks, and now these new designs are based on the new My Disney Experience app, and so are going to include most of the same symbols and artwork as the app. And personally, I think it's great that they're kind of integrating the maps into the My Disney Experience. All great, part of the My Magic Plus, Next Generation, all this great stuff. But I don't want to see the current actual maps being redesigned. I've taken a good look on the actual My Disney Experience app at their maps, and although I think they're great and I think they work really well on the digital screen, I don't think they're as nice, like kind of as detailed as the ones on the on the park maps. So I'll be ashamed to see them go, and we'll wait and see really, but it'll be interesting to see what Disney does there, because I think I like the design of the original park maps, well, the current park maps, more than the ones on My Disney Experience. So let's wait and see. But next Sunday we'll be getting brand new park maps at all the Walt Disney World parks. Okay, next up at Walt Disney World, on the 4th of March, which is a week tomorrow, a one-off special event will be taking place at the Cirque du Soleil La Nouba Theatre in downtown Disney. Now, Cirque du Soleil is going to be teaming up with Orlando Ballet to put on a show called Choreographers Showcase, which is going to include emerging talent from both companies. Now, this is quite interesting, really. I'm a big fan of the Cirque du Soleil La Nouba show. I thought it was absolutely wonderful. One of my favourite things at Walt Disney World when I went in 2011. And it's great to see that they're putting on this kind of one-off performance, teaming up with Orlando Ballet. Although I don't know much about Orlando Ballet, I'm sure they're pretty fantastic. And tickets are currently on sale, ranging from $20 to $40. So not too extortionate, really. But you know, I'll be really interested to see if anyone gets a video of any of this, a choreographer's showcase, which is happening next Monday at Downtown Disney. So there we go. If anyone is heading to Walt Disney World and wants to take the chance to go and see that, then that'd be fantastic. But yeah, so Cirque du Soleil teaming up with Orlando Ballet next week. Okay, so next up at Walt Disney World, 5 restaurants have been added to the annual pass holder discount this week. Now this includes Gico at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Hollywood Brown Derby at Disney Hollywood Studios, Beer Garden at Epcot, Shutters at Caribbean Beach Resort, and Boatwright's Dining Hall at Port Orleans Resort. And now, as pass holders will know, you receive a 10% discount at any of the participating locations. So it's great to hear that these have now been added, and so it's now another incentive that those restaurants are now included in that 10% off. So just something to bear in mind if you're planning to get a pass holder discount, or you are planning to get an annual pass, or you are a pass holder, that they are now included in that 10% off, which is great news for you guys. Okay, next up, when Typhoon Lagoon reopened after its 3-month refurb last week, we found that the entrance turnstiles have been converted to the new RFID-enabled touch sensors, giving obviously easy access to the water park. Now, this was kind of expected, really, and as the other parks have been recently upgraded to this new system, it was only a matter of time before the water parks followed suit. Now, this is also expected to happen at Blizzard Beach when it reopens from its refurbishment later this spring. So, great news there for anyone who is using the RFID wristbands or the cards now at Walt Disney World. You can use them at Typhoon Lagoon, and very soon expected Blizzard Beach. Okay, next up at Magic Kingdom now, the Disney Fairies character Rosetta has rejoined Tinkerbell this week for meet and greets at Tinkerbell's Magical Nook. Now, she left last September in order to make way for Periwinkle, who was there to promote the Secret of the Wings Disney Fairies movie. Now, Periwinkle has left, is no longer meeting guests at Tinkerbell's Magical Nook to make way back for Rosetta, so it's kind of all gone back round. So it was obviously evident that Periwinkle was only a temporary character, and it is now possible to re-meet Rosetta at the location. Okay, and our final little bit of Walt Disney World news now. Cinderella's Royal Table, the restaurant inside Cinderella's castle, is closing for a short refurbishment in May from the 13th to the 16th, reopening on the 17th of May. So just bear that in mind if you're heading to Walt Disney World during May, trying to get a reservation for one of those dates. Okay, so as I mentioned at the start of the show, we've got quite a lot of news from Disneyland Paris now. And this week, Disneyland Paris has announced they will be introducing free Wi-Fi to the resort. Now, the Disneyland Hotel is the first of these the areas in Disneyland Paris to offer Wi-Fi, and it does so now, and is expected to be coming to the other hotels, as well as Disney Village and even Gulf Disneyland throughout the remainder of this year. Now, this is great news for anyone who is coming, most of all, from abroad to Disneyland Paris. You'll now be able to connect to free Wi-Fi instead of having to keep your roaming on, which is fantastic news, because we all know how much those roaming charges can cost. And it's great news that Disney has seen that this is needed in Disneyland Paris. Now it's interesting, they haven't mentioned anything about the parks, although we can pretty much presume that will be coming very soon as well. So as soon as we get any more information, I will bring it to you guys, but the hotels will be fully Wi-Fi'd up very soon, as well as Disney Village and Golf Disneyland, as I just mentioned. But great news for anyone who's heading to the parks soon. You'll be able to use the new free Wi-Fi. Okay, also from Disneyland Paris, as the first anniversary of Disney Dreams is coming up on 1st of April, Disneyland Paris is getting ready to add 2 new segments based on The Lion King and Brave to the show. And we now know, it's officially been announced, that these 2 sections will be replacing the Mary Poppins and Jungle Book portions of the original show. So if anyone is there at the moment, be sure to go and watch the show just for the Mary Poppins and Jungle Book, because that is going to be going very soon, and I can kind of see why they've got rid of those. Although they are fantastically done, the shows are those portions of the shows are incredible, and especially the Chim Chim Hui Mary Poppins one, Step in Time I think it is actually, with the chimneys kind of going up and down and spinning around and all that looks absolutely fantastic. And it'd be sad to see them go, but it is great to see that they are updating the show, because, you know, sometimes these things can get slightly dated if they're not updated, but it's great to see that Disneyland Paris is really keeping this up to date. So I'm very excited to see them. April the 1st is when it'll be first appearing, so anyone who's going then be sure to let me know what you think of the new show, but that'll be happening then. Okay, and our final little bit of news from Walt Disney World. Glow with the Show Light Up Ears are going to be coming to Disneyland Paris. Now these have been very, very popular at Disneyland California since they were introduced last year, and it is a really unusual move by Disney to go and introduce them to Disneyland Paris next. Now they have not even been to Walt Disney World, and so it's really quite interesting that they're going straight to Disneyland Paris. Now, they're going to be used in conjunction with Disney Dreams, which is kind of the obvious choice of shows to do them with, because there's not really anything else at Paris. But they're going to obviously work exactly the same way, we presume, as at World of Colour and Fantasmic in California, although they are going to be renamed as Disney Light Ears when introduced into Paris. So probably they're just one of these things that they've had to rename for European guests. So it's going to be really great. I'm very excited to see what Disney does with this. Although it has been said that Mickey Mouse ears and just Mickey ears in general are not as popular, or anywhere near as popular really, in Paris as they are in California and Florida. So it's going to be interesting to see how many people actually buy these hats, because it's not as evident when going around the parks that you don't see as many Mickey hats in Paris. So it's been kind of speculated that they'll be about €25 each, which is quite expensive really for a hat at Paris, and it'll be interesting to see how many people do buy them. So I'll keep you up to date with any of the news there. We don't know of a date, but it's going to be this summer, so there we go. Great news there from Disneyland Paris. Okay, so moving on to our final bit of news this week. And the UK is currently the only country in the world to offer a channel entirely dedicated to Disney movies. Now this is in the form of Disney Cinemagic, a channel currently available on Sky Kids. And it was recently announced that Disney will be pulling the plug on Disney Cinemagic on 28th of March this year. However, it was then revealed that Sky Movies will be creating a brand new channel named Sky Movies Disney in order to replace it. And although Disney Cinemagic was a channel for Disney movies, it was only really ever it only showed 3 or 4 movies a day, most being direct-to-video releases, and with the remainder kind of made up of classic Disney animated TV shows. And the new Sky Movies channel will show a much wider range of movies, including some only a few months after being released in cinemas. And as well as all the classic Disney and Pixar releases, they will also be showing Marvel and Lucasfilm productions in order to appeal to a much wider audience than Disney Cinemagic ever did. And this is fantastic news. Personally, what a fantastic thing for Disney to do. I mean, Disney and Sky working together on this channel is going to be wonderful. I mean, it'll be sad to see Disney Cinemagic go. However, I think nowadays Cinemagic is kind of seen as the place just for direct-to-video releases and to go and watch your classic cartoons. However, it'll be interesting to see what Disney does with those 3 channels. It has Disney Cinemagic Plus One, and Disney Cinemagic HD, which are all quite prominent on the Disney and the kids kind of section of Sky, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens there. But it has been said since the start that Cinemagic is nowhere near as popular as it was expected to be when it launched in March 2006. And I remember the day that it launched, and it had been built up for quite a while on Disney's channel, and it was a Friday, I think. I remember coming home from school and sticking it on, and personally I was quite sad to see Toon Disney was gone to replace to be replaced with Disney Cinemagic, and it never really took off, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with this, but I'm very excited about this, and I can't wait to see the new Sky Movies channel, just because of the fact that Sky Movies does generally show a lot more up-to-date movies, and the fact that they're going to be including Disney, Pixar, Marvel and Lucasfilm all in this one channel, that is going to be wonderful. We're going to have access to such a big variety of films, and it's been said that Wreck-It Ralph is going to be coming soon to that channel, and as well as Brave, and all these new films will be coming very soon to Sky Movies now. So very excited. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Obviously, if you're from the UK, then I'm hoping this will be good news to you guys. If you don't have Sky, would this possibly persuade you to go and get Sky, or if any of the other kind of providers do Sky Movies, would this be kind of something to persuade you to go and get Sky Movies? Or do you think if you're a collector of DVDs, Blu-rays, I was about to say videos then, but do you kind of have all these movies already, and is this something that you'll be interested in? So just let me know, and I'll bring you more news on that as we get it. It has been expected that the new channel will open on Friday the 29th of March, the day after Cinemagic will close. So I will keep you posted on any more information we get from that. But yeah, Sky Movies Disney coming very soon to the UK. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of the Disney News Show. This has been episode 68 for Sunday the 24th of February 2013 from me, Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat. Don't forget to go and check out my other videos, including my contest, which there'll be a link to down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to leave me all your comments, questions, anything you want to ask me in the comments below. Possibly send me a personal message, or go and follow me on Twitter, contact me that way. I'm at CruellasFurCoat, and it's great chatting to you guys. So yes, don't forget, enter the contest if you want to win that fantastic Vinylmation. Okay, well thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.